Welcome everyone to BECKONED Development Weekly Stream, episode 109. And I got Joe here with us. How you doing, Joe?
Hey, how's it going? I took a
Yeah?
break from breaking boards.
Yeah, your camera seems a bit stalled.
I'm just having some internet problems.
Wow. Well, so what's the ZS for? You're not cool enough to be part of Zade Studios.
Well, I'm filling in because I heard Dwight's not feeling too well.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Well, I don't think I have room on tonight's show for you, Joe.
Come on, man, my head ain't that big.
I just don't see you as a good fit here
Really?
in this space. You know, I mean,
After
it's
after
always been hit or miss. Yeah, art
after
bros, but that's
everything
your
we've been through,
space.
I even put on a shirt for you.
Yeah, you did that for all of us. Let's be honest. So,
All right, before I get back into a real bad coughing fit, I'm gonna duck out.
all right, later,
But
Dwight.
I
Thanks.
had to I had to play around. I'll see
All
y'all later.
right, later. All right, well, guys, yeah, Dwight's feeling a little under the weather, but he's been cranking out the prototype for Tiger Blue, and we just sent off the first phase of the job over to Matt. So he's going to get to play that on Monday. Woohoo! And it plays awesome. It's solid. Everything's looking good. And let's say hi to you beautiful people in the chat. D-Wag was first. He was first. What's up, D-Wag? Bow, brother. And then Bud, how you doing, Bud? I gotta call you soon, Bud. I gotta say, hey, and Robert Shepard, bow, sir. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, you guys are in. Thank you. I think Collision Bomb might jump in a little bit later. You know how she is. She jump in, jump out. But yeah, guys. So keep drawing, keep there. She is. See, told you. Bow, 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 bow. So yeah. So page 4 is done. Okay. I mean, I know last episode I talked about putting flowers everywhere and stuff, but I added many more accoutrements just to kind of fill in a lot of the empty space. Bud did suggest I kind of increase some reflective light on the plane here. Dwight said, "Oh, I coughed so hard my balls hurt." So that plane right there needs a more reflective light from the top lighting up here. So I'll go back and add that. Other than that, I was we said, a couple flowers in the bushes. Oh yeah, I'm not entirely done. Sorry, I do have to detail up this corner. See, I'm moving on a little bit too quick. It's a good thing I caught that. I'll do that tonight. Not on the show because right now I'm moving on forward in the book quite a bit just to get some imagery finished and done that you guys can't deduce what the heck it is until you read the book. And that's kind of how I'm going to be doing a lot of this show from now on. I'm going to be a little bit more elusive. If I am going to be working on anything in the book, it'll probably be going back to those pages and, stuff like that. Or I'll do what I'm doing here, find something that's so strange or the page layout isn't too informative, which is hard because I drew every page to be interesting. What's up, Noah? There he is. There's that little dork. He just came in disguised as Joe in the beginning. He's not feeling good. He says he's feeling better. He's just got a big bad coughing fit and he don't want to be muting the mic every 5 minutes. But yeah, mostly this week it's been a lot of Tiger Blue work from him. I've set up a store page on the Beckon or on the Zade Studios webpage for posters. I'll show that real quick. It's we don't have the inventory right yet, but if people start wanting to really get into this, I have an idea about setting something up where I let you guys know ahead of time so you can get ready, but for maybe like 6 months, something like that, or 3 months, maybe be able to offer these posters for a limited time and get some orders, fulfill those orders just on, this is non Indiegogo stuff. We've heard a few people want map posters, and, I just want a bunch of them too. But we still got the game. The game's still a product, and it's still a thing. Well, the prototype's on Steam. You can come to this website and actually go to the middle section here, the beckon, click. Come on, we're going. Streaming takes forever. Come on, where are we going? Go, 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 go. There we go. And you just hit right over here, and it takes you right over to Steam to play that prototype. So yeah, let us know what's going on in the comment section or the discussion board there if you're seeing anything weird with the build. But we have a guy that's pretty loyal who been with us since we've uploaded it. Every time we update it, he's jumping on there, trying to break it again. It's awesome. It helps us keep everything high and tight. High and tight. Why, Noah? Well, now you're here. It should get better, right? But yeah. It is. It's even more boring because I'm drawing things that, obviously it's a texture and it's a sphere, but that's about all you got. Might take some wild guesses. You'd probably be right if you've been following for a while. But yeah. I'm trying to clean up this very fudgy line because that's the scale up of the thumbnails. I think you guys are. I know Noah probably more than likely remembers when I was working these out in thumbnails. So here it is, brought back. Yeah. Beyond no music. That's the honorable bigs. But where is the bigamous of Moe's? Do not see, do not hear, no bigs. You live for this. You think that one boomer missing total boomerism would go down, but no. Yeah. It happens, no, We'll get back. So, what's going on with you kids? Everything doing good in comic book world? Trying to think. No, I showed those off on Joe's show on Art Roast. I did get. Let's give me a mushroom. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So I did get Shotgun Samurai, and it's a big thickie. Really cool, like very manga style if you're into that B-Rose. And it came with a couple of cool prints, some stickers, a little ash cam thing there, a real one, not what I thought. And then Venerella, Anthony did a show that was like in my town, and I had no clue. I could have went right over there and saw him. But yeah, got those in. Wow. So, Colonel, are you using your mechanical pencil with the lead sticking out an inch? Dude, I'm not kidding. That's what I do for traditional stuff. So Noah's pulling that out because he's heard Corey, me, and he said someone else had suggested to him to draw light, especially your gestures. Just draw light. Because you don't want to indent the paper. You don't want to scratch the paper. You don't want to overwork the surface either. So at SCAD, Savannah College of Art and Design, my drawing teacher saw the way I was using graphite and said, do it like this, and if you smudge with your finger, I'm failing you. So I now crosshatch in layers. So I'll go one direction, then come back another direction, come back another. And the more layers I lay on top, the Bristol surface is just being packed and packed and packed with lead. And it's a light, like I'm that little trick with the pen, where you wiggle it and it does the optical illusion. It almost is like that. I'm holding it that far back and letting the weight of the pencil be the pressure. So I get these real fine crosshatches and fine shades. But yeah, so Noah gave me the idea. I was like, hey, try to do this. Get a mechanical pencil, hang your lead out about an inch or more if you can, and then draw that way. He hits me up later on and goes, you're a maniac. I just tried that. You're a maniac. Yeah. You'll go through lead quick doing that. But you learn not to break it as much. That's why I make fun of Joe when I see his hand sit there and grip his pencil so hard. His whole finger bends the other way. Why it's so painful. You live for this, Noah. It is messy. Your initial gestures are really messy, and it goes back to what Jose Garcia was saying in one of his demonstration streams. And I heard the same thing at SCAD. Is when you're confident about a line, you're gonna draw the line. Just like that. You're not gonna do this number, right? And then go, okay, those are my pencils. And then when you get into your inks, you want everything to be perfect. And so you're gonna sit here, and my hand's not really this shaky, but someone who doesn't have too many years needs to learn to just go with it. And that comes with confidence, especially with an ink pen. But that's why I say get your pencils, pretty clean and draw light, and then go in. You have a definitive line to go over with your inks. But in the time it takes to render out a clean line like that, you'll check everything. You'll check proportions. You'll be more careful with it. Like more reverence. I don't know. Take it or leave it. Good luck. Godspeed. You're killing it. And he is. He's doing a good job. So yeah, what else is going on, guys? I guess I could send this out to the real Joe. But I think he said he's doing katas today. Let's see. Hopefully he's wearing a shirt. So yeah, guys, Tiger Blue is launching February 1st. So if you want to get in on that action, go sign up. Here, Joey Cataloni. And Christophus Fiscovus has helped me do something pretty cool that we were trying to do during the game's Indiegogo page. But at a much smaller scale. So I'm supposed to be getting a prototype in, and I'm pretty impressed with what has happened out of that one. Because it was just on a whim. I was like, hey, you do this? Yeah. Well, here's a file. Cool. And it turned out looking great. So everything's moving. I don't even really know, just mark it. I don't know. I need to be drawing more so. But we're in a good pace. There's a printer that's local in Orlando. Some of you guys may have heard of them. They're Kablam. I believe they might be new or new-ish. I know Odin was pushing me to check them out. And then Eric Weathers was, suggesting go local. So I was like, heck yeah, all right. Found a local printer. Still gotta, see if everything's gonna check out on the prints and stuff. And of course, if you checked out Art Bros last Wednesday, I did this RBG or RGB CMYK conversion demo of what I've been doing in the circle. I did the print for Joe's Star Circuit, which printed out excellent, no loss of color. Nothing was weird that I saw, and it's behind me, so I loved that thing, how it turned out. Neff said the same thing about his the Chernobog piece I did for his Mavericks. He said that piece turned out really good. So something about what I was doing is working, or what I have been doing is, I guess, working. So, but when it comes to the actual printer, like the comic paper inside the book, not the waxed, surfaced, stuff, I'm curious. And like they said, it's all about what the printer's going to need. So I'll just get it to a roundabout area, not be totally married with anything, and then they tell me what to do. Do what I must. Yeah, so Noah, is your Mavericks, is it going to 30 days or 60 days? Like the 30 days is like, I get how the marketing on that's like, it's urgency, and you could all, I've heard quite easy to go in and ask for an extension if you need it. But if you've already hit it, then why do you need an extension? Just rush right into in demand, Okay, yeah. 60 days and then in demand. Cool. Oh, so you use Kablam. Cool. All right. Yeah. Like I said, you guys probably know. If you want to make money, do 30 or 30 by 30. You get the benefit of 2 closeouts. Right. I hear you. It's stinking true. Well, hell, by the time I release, you might have another new link to the Beck Recourse sign up. Unless you can change it before you launch. I ask you that right then and there. And yeah, I might not even have had to have done that whole new link thing. It was just to be safe. If you guys were suggesting it, well, if you're worried about it, just do this, do that. Okay. Roger. Yeah. So yeah, I sent the link to Karatapana. He may get his belt and hit us up and be like, "Ah, I got my belt." I'd be like, I've wore a belt all day, bro. So yeah, sorry, I kind of got you guys on a boring one with all this texturing today. It wasn't totally the intent, but I was like, where else in the book can I work on? You know, well, I could go to page 4 and finish up those flowers. Um, Glad to have another page rolling, getting started. Obviously, you tell I get bored doing the random pattern stuff too. But especially since I've done it before, it's what I'm doing, just making cleaner lines the manual way. And the other thing is, it's going to get shrunk down. So, is the fudginess really something that's going to be picked up once it gets shrunk down? Probably not. I believe that there's always going to be just a minuscule difference of that maybe no one would pick up, but I would. And if I pointed it out to someone, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, no, I see." And it's like, yeah, I've got to have that staring in my face the rest of my life. No. I guess that's my problem. It's like you could be. I like being a lazy artist because it usually means you gotta be a smart one, but I go a long way around doing it. Oh, what's up, bot? See you later. Bow, Noah. Headshot. Sorry, it's a little bit Unreal Tournament kicking out of me. Ugh. We're already worried about you, Noah. Joking. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's not really lazy. It's, I don't know. Maybe I'm afraid of being lazy. So overcompensate. Yeah, again, I'm still trying to attack these large pages um, that have big frames in, like full page frames in them like this. Try to get all the big stuff done first. I'll make the little work go faster. Yeah, another topic. Joe was saying he's recently been or I don't know if I'm saying this right. I believe he said he used to jump around when he rendered comics, but on Art Bros, he did say that he's starting to work linearly only. And what I'm doing right now is not that at all. This is page 11. So, yeah, we are on page 4. I mean, I already got the thumbnails, but I think at this point I'm starting to jump around a bit. Now, the danger in that is losing little subtle details from frame to frame or like page to page, right? It depends on how you attack it, I guess. I can totally see like missing so much if you're trying to do a frame over here and a frame over here and a frame over here. I wouldn't even understand why anyone would try to work like that. But page jumping around, just want to get it done. See, if I just drew everything, but I did. It's just you guys told me. It's like, those aren't thumbnails. I'm like, I know, and I'm getting the sensation of just drawing everything twice. But we all know that's not true. It didn't take me very long to draw those thumbnails, but it takes me a while to do this. Abs are a pain in the neck. Wait a minute. Get him, bud. Get him. Abs are a pain in the neck to draw. I guess it depends. I mean, it's basically the core of the abdomen, man. That's where a lot of your center of mass is right there. And your center of mass grows as you get older, Noah. It gets bigger and bigger. And then it starts like getting its own gravitational field for everything that's edible. Candy cakes with peppermint cream, dealed veal bowls with squash fritters. Just joking. Oh, yeah. I can't believe, like, me and Dwight he crunched a lot today and like for the past couple of days, getting a lot of that stuff in that game. I play tested it, and now we're having to be patient. You put all that in there, it's like, I want someone to play it. So go sign up, Tiger Blue. Go get your Mavericks. And other Mavericks too. Global Frequency is still pumping out some books, trying to get some more backers there on Mavericks. So go for that too. I haven't been over on Crack Pack F arounds. I keep missing it. I've been finding myself in the drawing groove, and then by the time I realize I've missed it, I'm like, there's 10 minutes left. So I lurk. I see. Sometimes I say hi and bow. What's up? Most of the time I do. But I got to run over there sometime and see how Crack Pack's doing. Steve Worcester is doing an action figure that he's talked about. I think he's shown like the first version of it. D-Wag was telling us about that last episode. I got to see a picture of the new version, I think. It's killer. So I noticed when Dwight's not on, Mo's not on. That or Mo is the Russian bot. But oh yeah. So I hear there are a few streamers that are trying to get this idea off the ground of having people do karaoke to like pump their book up more. I know Neff was talking about doing it. I think I heard somewhere else someone was trying to pop that out as an idea. I would love to see Joe do some karaoke. Coomery did it. I've done it. When you get Noah to do it, that'd be funny too. You got Rich Ayala's Roach Balls. That thing looks so funny. I'm a Ren and Stimpy fan. I love those type of cartoons, especially their grossed out close up shots. I've got the DVD collection. But yeah, it's got that kind of flavor. I feel and I like it. It's awesome. Roach Balls. And then Doors versus Lions. Guys know about your dwarves and your lions. Yeah. Joe was talking about tearing the trenches. Oh god, my brain went blank. Yeah, basically, if y'all want some promos, some books, go watch Art Bros. We cover quite a couple cool ones. Yes, we need Dwight in here going, all right, so what's going on? Kick it up a notch. This is getting boring. Noah's fell asleep 3 times already. And Mo Big hasn't even wasted his time. That's all right, guys. Channel's on the decline because the book is on the incline, baby. I promise this will be worth it. You know? It better flippin' be. What's up, D-Wag? Karaoke's so weird. Wait a minute. Yo, I forgot the rules for when I'm penciling. When can I go in with my HP? After I have the muscles roughed in? No, after you, let's see, into your HP? Yeah. I mean, but be sure about your line. You know? Oh, what's up, Jeremy Burks? What's up? Oh, there you go. There you go. D-Wax throwing out links. Yeah. There you go. But yeah, so no, like I was saying, it's like if you go in real scratchy, let's say this is a knee, okay? I was doing weird shit. Let's say it's a bent knee, you get the calves right there, you get your muscles, okay? Your shins, right? Okay, so I've seen your stuff, your pencils look that sketchy, okay? And what you want to do with that 4H or that softer pencil is treat it like it's your ink pen. This is your first. This is your safe draft. Go in and okay. Let's see. Turn all that down. Hold on, this is going to get confusing because I'm doing it on top of other stuff. Okay, there you go. So go to your light box, like you were talking about, and then come out with a strong, confident line with your softer pencil, putting a darker line down, you know, and just accent your shapes, get everything in there that you want to get in there, and when you're done, what am I doing there? Yeah, and then when you're basically, so you'll get your 4H's or your lines looking pretty much like this, and then you can go in there with your pencil and add line weight. It's going to naturally have line weight. This, because I'm working at such a large size, line weights are a little bit interesting at the size brush I'm using right now. So, but yeah, with your pencil, it should work out just fine. You know, you come in, get your tapers and your pull outs. Giggity. But yeah, just try to get your lines to a good in pencil first. I know it sounds like a lot more work, but you're having to delete a lot of work too. So don't do that. Learn to work with it. If it's just flat out wrong, no. You've been careful. You do good. So that's what drawing light's kind of about. It's allowing you to make mistakes without screwing it up. You know, that's what getting that clean line's about. It's because to get that clean line, then you have to check it. You know, is that in the right spot? Is this laid right? Well, when you know it is, that's when you start inking. And then the inking becomes, like I told you, like throw on a movie and just have fun with it. That's where you get to put your own style to it and really like you be creative with it instead of planning and problem solving. Instead, you get to just be like, oh yeah, I love inking, you know. Put your line weights, do your styles. Yeah, it's so I like doing it. Like that's kind of what you're seeing me do right now with this. Is I've got these pencils laying underneath this, and I've got it planned already, so I'm not having to worry about where these lines are landing to a degree, because I'm just going right back over it. And I told you guys why I need sharper lines. The ones underneath it are blown up from a smaller size. So the interpolation of the pixels have made it all fudgy. So I'm going in, doing this. Now there are some tricks you could probably do with selections or things like that. But like I said, it would create these anomalies that I can't account for. So I want to account for them. It's kind of like the mindset of intentionality, I guess. I don't know. Basically, if it's messed up, it's my fault, you know, and it helps me learn more. That's what that lead break is, though, too. It's the same mentality. It's just, I'm tired of breaking lead. Well, then stop drawing so hard. Okay, you know. But then it's kind of like depends on the tool too, because sumi brush artists, tattoo artists, I know a tattoo we call it floating the needle. It's where the needle, you starting out, you want to make sure that the needle only hangs out so much. Because if you're new and you don't know the depths of the skin very well and everything, you can go right through the skin layer and putting ink into the fat cells and stuff underneath, and that's called a blowout. That's when a line or a tattoo or something will just blow out. It fudges out. It looks like an ink blotch. So there's the more advanced ones sometimes like floating their needles, so it hangs out quite a bit more, but allows them to feel like it moves more like a paintbrush. It feels like that. It's not really moving like that, but it feels like that. So you can control your line weights a bit more depending on what range needle, gauge needle you're using. But yeah, same thing with sumi brushes. The big horse brush, Japanese, calligraphy brush and pressures, all that stuff. Like, so I don't know. I've always liked floating the needle, always liked using pressure sensitivities on this stuff to get out. Like, so I still have it. It's still checked. But I'm doing like what's my brush size? Yeah, it's 0.2. So that's what I was telling Noah too. It was like, I don't know if you can get this detailed traditionally and keep it kind of clean, because putting lines that close together on something's going to get shrunk down. And even doing some, I mean, I'm not saying it can't be done. You definitely could be done. It's just no one in their right mind would. I don't know. If I tried to do it, it'd be nuts. There's always room for growth, though. But man, yeah. Truth is, I was a little scared little artist punk. It's like, hey, I want to do a good combo. I want it to look bomb. Okay, guess what? You're gonna do it digitally, so you can't mess it up. Yes, sir. Okay. You're gonna use a 0.2 brush. You're a maniac, so I've heard. That is a conversation I'm having with myself, by the way. Habit you pick up when you don't have co-hosts because they're sick. Wait, you want me to do line weights with my pencils? Yeah, I do. I think it's good for you to get the line weights right where you want them to be. But if you don't feel like you need to, and trust in your pen, go for it. I don't want you to be too afraid to do any of it. And questions tend to do that to us, don't they? We overthink things, we come up with reasons why not to, why we can't. A lot of us never do it. So I like saying, well, why not? Go for it. Art speaking. Don't go skydiving. That was fun, but only once willingly. I'll do hang gliding again. So, you guys are troopers. Oh, later, D-Wag. Thanks for dropping in, bruh. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, go check him out. The link is above. Let's see, where was it? Right here. Booyah! Let's go check it out. D-Wag's gonna be over there. Later, D-Wag. No, art is all about exploration, new techniques, new ways to do things. If it wasn't for all that stuff, I wouldn't give a damn about art. Boom. The thing is, if anyone asks me a question like, you want me to try line weights with a safer tool before I put the permanent stuff on there? Yeah. Yeah, I do. Because then then if there's something that's not working, You can change it before you ink it. But I remember my first beer, man. Sometimes you get caught in the moment. You want to get the page done, and it's fun. There's a little bit of like thrill that you're going with the ink pen, and you have no idea how it's going to come out. The pressure's on. It's a little bit fun, but practice safe sketching, okay? It's my PSA for the week. Oh, what's up, Ibex? How you doing? Bow! Yeah! Well, nice. 50 subs already. Heck yeah, dude. Go hit it. No, it says, ah. Mm-hmm. I concur. So, yeah. It just doesn't make sense to do line weights with the pencil. Okay. I get it. You're the one inking it. That's the reason. Like I'm sitting here saying it too. Is I'm kind of the same thing. It's like I get it. You're the inker, but you're also, you want to play. You want to play it safe. You don't want to lose a lot of time. You want to make sure everything's. And so the safe way to do that's the pencil. Your line weights are good anyway. I don't. Again, maybe I'm talking to newbies like Art Jedi. Yeah, like Joe. Nah, just kidding. But also, you're getting this from a guy who's been using Photoshop for a decade now. So I've learned to play it safe. But man, that was after years of bending the rules, snapping lids, having I Hate Jeremy Facebook groups being created about it from the teachers. They could not keep me following the rules. They said make a board game. I gave them a topographical map of a castle. They said, where's the spaces? Where's the linearity? And I said, it's a board game, an RPG board game, like Dungeons and Dragons. Got an A. Mm-hmm. Have to be a little twisted. So yeah, do some lightweights with some pencils now. See what happens. See what you're able to learn with some nerfed swords, I mean, again, flailing is not a good technique for sword fighting, and weebs like twirling their foam swords. But you give them a real one, someone's leaving without a toe, without a finger, something like that. So I commend you for the ink bravery, but just work smart, not hard. And you're flirting with that by inking too quickly. Jeremy, how do you draw foreshortened pants on her thigh? I can't get it to look right. So, here's how you foreshorten pants on a leg. So, we're going to do that same knee that we did a little bit ago, right? Get that those calves in there and the shin. Bud, get at me about the anatomy a little bit later, whatever. So, pants. Okay, so you're going to need to remember where your kneecap is for one. And foreshortening, meaning that there's probably a diaper crotch right here, butt cheek here, some thigh up, but it's all foreshortened and everything. Pants. So you get your ankles. Okay. So anyway, so you're gonna need wrinkles. I mean, pants that are with a bent knee, or maybe it's foreshortening. Use wrinkles to sell the foreshorten. So basically, pull that, and then the big one. Play around a little bit with some shapes there. Remember, my knee pop off some jeanage, some pants, but this overlay here was wrong because where that would be at, it would be laying a lot of the times I'm also drawing my light too, like doing a quick like reference, like here's where the light's going to be. But yeah, we're back to the foreshortening. Sorry. All right, come on, go away there. All right. So again, you're gonna bring up the knee and the pant leg probably about like here, where it's gonna bunch up. And it's gonna zigzag back to the calf. It comes back down. I'm getting to get away from here because the foreshortening is up top, not really down here. So you'll get your crotch area. There's going to be a lot of bunching happening there. But again, it's all these zigzag type bunches. And it does depend on what tension you got going on with the costume or whatever, with the material. Usually the thicker material, the fewer but more structurally, like geometrically, like straight these things are, the more silkier, thin, those wrinkles can be a bit softer. So I'm getting back up into there again, and I've got that inner crease, but you're gonna be wrapping curves around these thighs and muscles too. You can stretch the clothing across, muscle groups and stuff. Use your muscle groups to define like where the rim lighting is gonna hit. That's kind of what I was saying a second ago. But you're gonna be doing a lot of this. The hip right there is gonna be interesting because you'll get your pants there. You'll get your bunching. My hosiery is bunching. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of these arcs, and that's a lot of foreshortening is arcs. So, hope that was a quick lesson. Thank you for joining me. So, yeah, I hope that helped. Damn, now I can't get away from this. Bah. Bah. Hey. Gotcha. Don't get mad at me, people. Steven Seagal can do it. I can too. I just hope that helped. I know my explanation seemed to be fast, and I'm assuming you know how to draw certain things too. So I've always been able to, or I've always wanted to keep drawing. I don't remember a time I didn't do it. Sometimes I forget. It's like my thought is like if you can write words, you can draw. And that's not even being facetious. Or snarky. That's actually they're symbols, and that's all this is. Just how complex is your symbology. So finding what your shorthand is for your symbology, I'm finding is basically the crux of comic books. And Joe was telling me this years ago. I just didn't know exactly what he was meaning by it. I'm getting it now. And holy shnikes, it's cool. It is. It's really neat. A lot of you guys already know that. But that's it allows people like Noah to sit there and explore this and be like, what's my style? And you got one. It's gonna get better. It's gonna if I guess I got to do that one day, don't I? Hold on, let's see if I got any of this. I know I've got it somewhere. But you guys seen a lot of it too. Like my old artwork, old stuff. Let's see. Yeah, here's some of it. Like some of my stuff was. Let's see. I think this was 8th grade or 9th grade. But I had general knowledge of understanding of ratios and stuff, but my perspective, I understood the principles, but I never stuck to them too hard. But I was always just kind of playing with ideas. That was sophomore, or no, senior year. No, yeah, senior year. But yeah, like my stuff's obviously gotten better over the years. I was looking for stuff that was much older. This is where I'm hitting college age. So I was looking for older. Where's the older stuff? You guys have seen all that. Here's an old one. But it's softer. Like, that's what I mean, is a lot of the stuff that I'm actually having to start taking into consideration is something that I'm learning, is putting this attitude into this stuff. Because you look at a page like this and the subject matter is kind of homely and hallmarky. Well, we got mom and dad fighting in front of the kid. Great. But I'm wanting these textures to pop off. And I want you to almost smell it or feel it, like if you rake your hand across it. I'm just kind of hoping all that kind of pops out the right way. And so find your style and then run like hell with it. But I'm always finding a new style with every medium I'm in. From video games to sketching, like for fine art or painting. Every discipline that I kind of try to find myself in, I think there's room to find a style in everything that you do creative. And now that was my last couple moments. Well, what do you know? I got most of that sphere. You guys are troopers for sticking through that. I promise next week will get more interesting. I promise. Yeah. Don't forget to sign up for Becca Read Course. The link is in the description. I've got to update my banners with that new link. If you are having troubles finding it, it's there. Follow us on Twitters, all that stuff. Studio Zade. We got a website, zadestudios.com. Really want some feedback. If I get inventories for posters, are you guys going to get them? Or am I jumping that gun a little bit too much? It'd be nice to know. Let us know in the comments. Always wanted to say that. If you guys let us know in the chats. Feel free to let us know in the comments too, man. I want to hear from everybody about it. Keep your posters. Keep working on your comic. Where's the poster for the comic? That's kind of part of what I'm trying to figure out too. Is at the same time try to get the all the print stuff for the book going too. So it's all connected. Again, it's all a circle. So, but yeah, guys, that's the episode this week. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry Dwight wasn't really with us, but he should feel right as rain next week, and then we can get back to the flogging. The weekly flogging that we've grown so accustomed to. It's amazing. Love you guys and thanks for everyone for hanging out. I'm sorry it was kind of a boring when you're just hearing me say the same stuff I always do. Back books, back these series. That's what helps. Back books. Go sign up. Love you guys. Happy trails, chat. You guys are the best. And I'll see you guys in the other chats. All right. Laters.